Hello and welcome to Soulbabe Craft and Creations. I'm Louise and today is Saturday, March the 22nd. So, as it's Saturday, it's Resin Art Saturday. But first, quote of the day. And it's all's well that ends well. Let's just hope today is one that ends well. We will see. But anyway, as I said, it's Resin Art Saturday, and we are just over a week away to the UK Mothering Sunday. So I am going to be making a frame that I will be giving to my mum for her Mother's Day present, which will also have my one of the diamond art dragons that I have been doing will be in it as well. So let's change the camera angle and I will see how we go today. Okay. See you on the other side. Hello everyone and welcome back. And before I get suited and booted, I am going to show you what I'm doing this time. So I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day frame and back like I did with the St. Patrick's one last week. So I've got some other resin gems that I've made in previous times. Lots of different shapes. There's some hearts and stars and teardrops and diamonds and stuff that I made. I've got them in a purple colour and a blue. Focus. So we've got lots of different gems that will be put in. I will also be putting these little flower sequins. Camera focus. Struggling to focus because of the lighting. This is a new camera, so it's struggling a little bit having it quite so close, but unfortunately I can't do much about that. And I bought these flowers that I bought, little dried flowers. They're going to be going in. Also some of the previous makes that you've probably seen on camera, or ones that I've made while I was making other things. So the dragon and the butterflies and the mum keyring. Some of this will be done in the frames and some of it will be adding afterwards. Got some stickers, so I've got a dragon, a snake, cat with knitting, and a knitting slogan because my mum is a knitter rather than a crocheter. And then there's this one that I previously made as well. It's just says Happy Mother's Day, so this will be going in probably in the back one as the center focal point. So I will now go and get suited and booted and we'll go from there. This is going to be similar to the St. Patrick's Day one where I've had to do it in several layers. This will be again done in several layers because and I will probably end up doing part of it this week and probably demold it next week, purely because of how long this is going to take and I certainly won't get it all finished today. So with that all being said, let's get on with the show. I will see you in a few minutes. And welcome back. And I have at this stage already put some made up resin, and I'm currently just checking it to make sure that it's starting to be tacky, so that I can now do this next part. And this will be where I am starting to put some of the gems and other things in. I have already put the mum in the front and the bottom of the frame, and the Happy Mother's Day in heart in the back of the frame. Here I go, starting to gradually select different gems from the blue and purple gems. I was having a little bit of difficulty trying to find ones that I could hold without them either disappearing through my fingers or getting stuck to me, because my fingers were a bit sticky with the nitrile gloves on. But I was finding them gradually, and as you will see, as you'll see in a few minutes, I will have selected quite a few and put them in different places around the frame. I had to wait for the resin to become tacky, which took quite some time, so there is a big difference in time from the earlier part of this video to now. In fact, it's about 2 hours difference to wait for the resin to be tacky enough that these gems would sit without moving, or because I didn't want to have the same situation that I had with the St. Patrick's Day one, where the UV resin didn't set. This is epoxy resin that I'm using rather than UV resin, and it's also not the faster cure. It was the 24-hour cure, so this frame will be demolded next week, because there is a few more layers that have to be put on it, which I will not record on camera. I will just show you the demold next Saturday. I also had to keep trying to find ones that paired up in the two pots, because I didn't know what shape gems I had already done. It ended up being that where I said in the previous part that there was stars and things in it, there wasn't any stars in the blue. There was only a couple of stars in the red, in the purple colour one. So yeah, it didn't quite go to the original plan. Now I am putting some of the dried flowers in. I think I might look at trying to get myself some other sizes of dried flowers, because these were very tiny, which were okay for this particular frame because I didn't want a lot of flowers in it. But I think in other future ones I might want some different sizes and other flowers for some of my other molds that I've got plans for. So I'm going to have to think about trying to get some other dried flowers at some point in the near future. I'm not sure whether any of these flowers will open up a bit, because they decided to close down on me every time I was trying to put it in the resin. So they may be looking like little tiny buds by the time I demold these, or they may have opened themselves up while I was waiting for them to cure. I don't know. Won't know until my demold. think I was now trying to decide on what I was going to do next. I'm having to voice over because when I started to play back this video, I realised that there was some kind of noise in the background, so I've had to do a little bit of a voiceover. So yeah, now I'm putting the stickers in the back frame, and of course the bottom of the frame is the frame that's going to be the bit that's being seen. So I have to put the stickers in back upside facing downwards into the mould, and I'm just sort of trying to push it so that it's staying in. Without sliding, because I'm also making sure there's no bubbles underneath. So sort of trying to maneuver it. There's the resin is starting to set even more, and I didn't want there to be loads of bubbles underneath these stickers. I'm just making sure that it wasn't rising back up and floating where I didn't want it to float. It's did want to move a little bit, but I did manage to retrieve it, even though I did that little bit off camera.